Welcome to 4.6? Yeah, 4.6. As you can see, these plants are also green, which means that it's cycle-based, and anything that you do after you enter the door that is not perfect will not make any sense. So you've got to play this one very well. If you mess up in a huge way, it's often better to rewind back to the door and get back in. You jump at this ladder, and you usually want to climb it and hold right so that you get right back off it as soon as possible. There is a very important cue when you're just past the left post on this ladder. You want to jump, and I will demonstrate this in the correct cycle. As you can see, I hit the Goomba very, very far to the left of its sprite, which is very, very important because this Goomba is going to be holding this key to the left of me here, which means the key is going to be on the left and bottom, also known as the bottom left of his body. So if you can put two and two together, the plan is that I'm going to rewind back here at some point to where I just landed, and having done this jump and the Goomba being in this place will just give me the key as soon as I kill him with this jump, which will save a lot of time. So what you want to do after you do this, very important, if you jump just on the left pillar, by the way, on the ladder, or before it, you will die. I mean, the Goomba died, but you get what, just trust me, I've got no reason to lie to you. You want to climb up this ladder until about here. If you go too far, you will land on the cloud. You want to get off this ladder by pressing left. And if you're too far near the top of the cloud, when you press left, you will just walk on the cloud and the trick will be ruined. The timing here is unbelievable. It's not, I wouldn't call it precise, but it's very unforgiving. Precise implies that you know what it is you have to do. So you move to the left on this very fast cloud, just enough to get this Goomba back alive again. He becomes alive around here. But you're going to be moving so fast that you're probably going to end up with him as close to this plant as you can really get. And then the moment that you see that he's alive again, the plant cycles are going to be completely different, by the way. You just want to make sure this Goomba's alive. As soon as you know that moving to the right will safely get him past the next one, which you have to decide in a split second, you hold right all the way, and if you've done the cycle correctly, it should take him straight past those two really, really fast plants there. So around just after I jump off this, you're gonna hear a ding noise. And that is my cue to do an X8 rewind, which is going to last forever because I was talking a load of shit while I was up on this cloud. And then roundabout when you get down here, you're going to want to make it an X4 and then slow it down to almost an X0. You can pause it. As soon as you notice that you get the key, sometimes you'll rewind to the Goomba, you'll kill him, but since you're rewinding so fast, it will skip the frame where you were supposed to collect the key and kill him at the same time. So sometimes you will kill the Goomba, the key will be left on the ground, and you'll have to rewind, land, and then collect the key, and then fast forward. And you want to stop the fast forward as close to the left on these clouds as possible. Although it doesn't usually matter, you're not really going to be making the one cycle on this level very often, I'll tell you that. These clouds move you very fast. It doesn't matter if you rewind, or you stop your fast forward pretty far to the right. So you want to jump on here. You want to be jumping on these clouds every single time you can. On the third jump, after getting off the ladder, the third jump in a row should take you right next to him. Pause while you're in midair, and as soon as he starts going down, let go, and then just spam jump until you get the puzzle piece. And that should time it really well. As soon as you get the puzzle piece, you started off the trick by climbing almost all the way up the ladder. This is where you want to time your rewind very well. You want to stop the rewind while you're up on the ladder. and then as you let go of shift, you want to hold up if you notice that you're close to the ladder, so it'll just grab it. And then jump, jump, and then this cloud is cringe. There is one thing that you can do on this cloud, but it's very risky, and if you're not comfortable with it, just completely avoid it. Just walk on the cloud. This cloud will always be here, no matter, like, if you're on the ground at this point in the level, it'll still show up. It's not based on anything that you've done before in the level. It'll always show up in the same place. So you'll always land on it if you jump off of that part of the cannon. The earliest that you can hold right and jump off of this cloud, no matter what, and land on that platform safely, is at any part of this 5th cloud. But that doesn't matter if you're gonna do the cool strat for cool kids. This is an X8. How long did I spend talking about this shit? Hurry up. Get on the fucking... Oh my god, man. And you land on the cloud. What you want to do then, jump again. But you want to abandon ship and start holding left around about halfway through the jump. Otherwise, you're going to completely fall onto the ground, because the cloud is moving a lot faster than you. Ideally, you want to land here, but again, as long as you're on the last cloud, you'll still make the jump. It just speeds it up a bit since the cloud is moving against you, so you move really slow while you're on it. And for here, you want to do a 10-frame jump off this, any edge jump. Doesn't matter if it's like that, perfect, or if it's just like a goofy one like that. Because as soon as you get this piece, which is green, but you can't see it because I have it, rewind back to when you were on the edge here, and you will fall straight onto the door, and you'll just be able to press up as soon as you land. So let me do a correct playthrough of this level. It is very hard, by the way. You're always going to be a slave to that cycle. There is a way to beat that cycle, but that's for another video. I should also demonstrate this, whoops. So that is for whatever it was, 4-6. Movement amplified. Thanks.